Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome back to iPad Focus, where we dive into the fascinating history of Apple's most iconic device. I'm your host, and today we're going back to 2005 when a rumor about an emerging tablet computer had fans buzzing. In April 13, 2005, a sketchy Chinese-language report claimed Quanta would build a 15-inch touchscreen tablet PC with a detachable keyboard, and Apple would ship it in the first quarter of 2006. Sounds like quite a mouthful, right? This rumor sparked a lot of excitement among fans and set the stage for what would eventually become the iPad. Now, you might be wondering why this rumor matters. Well, it turns out that Steve Jobs had been fascinated by the idea of developing a tablet for years. He even expressed interest in it back in 2003 when Walt Mossberg asked him about Apple's plans. But Jobs denied any involvement, saying they had no plans to make a tablet. However, as we know, Steve's love for minimalism often led him to explore unconventional ideas. In particular, he was inspired by the Dynabook concept from Xerox PARC in 1968. The Dynabook was basically just a screen with nothing else. It embodied Jobs' minimalist philosophy. That was an idea that stuck with Apple long after its conception. In the early 2000s, Apple started experimenting with tablet-like mobile devices. Although they didn't quite get it right with the Newton message pad in 1997, they continued to gather data on demand for future mobile devices in March 2004. Around the same time, Apple filed a design patent application for an electronic device that bore an uncanny resemblance to the iPad, just without the smaller display. It's not clear if there was any truth to this Quanta rumor about a possible tablet computer back then. Maybe Apple was sourcing components it couldn't put together in its industrial design lab at Cupertino. Whatever happened, one thing is certain. This rumor got people talking about what Apple might do with a tablet, an idea that would eventually come true 5 years later. So there you have it for today's episode of iPad Focus, the story behind the first rumor we ever heard about the iPad. Join us next time when we'll be exploring another fascinating chapter in the history of this incredible device.